All right, this is the IPS deprogram for 7/24/2025. I did not send out live notifications because, as I explained before, I can't always predict when I'm going to have free time. And we only have about 5 or 10. But I wanted to make a comment about this death of Hulk Hogan and the meta-script subtext. Hypothetically speaking, of course, because we don't know. But we do know that Hulk Hogan is well represented in 9/11 predictive programming through WWE, which itself is a propaganda conduit for PSYOP reinforcement and has been from its inception. So we already have the 9/11 Hulk Hogan stuff. And then post Butler, again, 7/13, he spoke at the RNC, and he described how, looking up at Trump with the bleeding head, he was reminded of himself in Hulkamania, looking down at Trump. And at the time, his own head was covered in blood. Of course, that was fake from what WWE does, blading, where they create these micro cuts which mix with the sweat, and it creates the impression of a blood flow. Two WWE Hall of Famers, kind of an inside joke, it appeared to me. And so that kind of stood out. And then he said, enough is enough when they try to kill the president. Enough is enough being a reference to one of the more famous Illuminati playing cards that seems to have a reference to Trump. It's the sniper card. 7/13 is also the birthday of Harrison Ford, who's in Captain America as the president, and the trailer for it was released the day before. And in the trailer, the president at the podium gets shot at, and Marvel changed the trailer because of its resemblance to Butler. 7/13 is also Julius Caesar's birthday, which kind of ties into this bigger story. Trump, of course, portrayed as Caesar in Caesar in the Park back in 2017. But to get back to this, in Captain America, Harrison Ford becomes the Red Hulk, like this red MAGA-like character. Or I thinking it's Trump in his final form, but he becomes the Red Hulk. So the Red Hulk survives an assassination attempt. That's what I'm getting at. Mickey 17, another movie which has a president getting shot at, or a Trump-like character getting shot at. Many have noted the guy's based on Trump. Cheek wound, posing for the cameras, just like Butler, released concurrent with it. So the connection there is Mark Ruffalo is the Green Hulk. So you got Red Hulk, president character, survives an assassination, the trailer associated with the real event, and then you have Mark Ruffalo, who plays the Green Hulk. Similarly shot, very much compared to Butler, even though it was recorded in 2022. I'm talking about Mickey 17. Mark Ruffalo, of course, born on JFK's death date, another little clue. So now here we got two instances of Trump-esque characters in movies